Alright, what on God's green earth does this hand do? Alright, so plays Dryad Arbor. So, the fact this is Dryad Arbor and not a Bayou kind of slows this down. If it hits any starter, this hand's pretty reasonable, though. Oh, no, wait. Mox Opal works because I have 2 of these, right? Perfect. Never mind. JK. Hand's great. Deathrite Shaman, deal. Alright. Now we ask the ever-important question. Do you have interaction, my opponent? Cast this. Cast this. Hand could do literally anything. Alright, let's cast this Mox Opal. They dazed my Mox Opal. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, well I'm gonna land grant now and go get myself a Bayou while they can't daze us again or spell pierce us or whatnot. It was really rude, opponent. Sniper, no sniping. Alright, Bayou. Last here, Phyrexian Walker passed the turn. It was very rude, opponent. See, for those of you that are new to the Spanish Inquisition deck, what you need to understand is you should win the die roll. If you win the die roll, things like are happening right now are less likely to happen. I'm going to be very sad when we get spell pierced here in a second. It's going to be incredibly, incredibly sad. Alright, let's call the week here. I would like 4 mana, please. How about this contract? Can I cast this one? Alright, so what are we doing here? What are we doing, folks? What are we doing? Storm count is 2, you're right. We probably should have held it for storm count. Alright, so this gets me to 4 mana. Declan, Daddy needs to count. Go sit down. Go sit down. Alright, so Dark Ritual is good. Good thing you don't need the storm counter. Yeah, right? Like, what's my storm counter? It's 2, right? So, I'm definitely casting this LED. Are we Iggying? I feel like we're Iggying. So, hi, buddy. So, if I play this Chrome Mox out and put this land grant on it, Moto doesn't expect the Spanish Inquisition. It doesn't know we need the storm count. Alright, so if I Dark Ritual, I can then Ill-Gotten Gains and crack Lion's Eye Diamond in response. Oh, you know what? Yeah, we can get the storm count we need here, right? So I do this, and I'm gonna crack this for black in response. Storm count 6. Okay, it's my Dryad Arbor. Do you have a main deck Flusterstorm? Brainstorm. Okay, that makes sense. No force, no force, no force. Immortal Echoes, hope you enjoyed your vacation. Me and my wife just booked our 10th anniversary trip. First vacation without the kids like ever. Vacations without the kids are great. Let me tell you what. Don't do it, opponent. Don't. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. And so my opponent doesn't have anything here. All right, so they're just dead, right? It's just Call the Weak is 8. Ritual is 9. Tendrils kill you. Choose 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Just good quality turn 2 kill. Good quality turn 2 kill. God bless us, everyone. Oh, baby. Oh, baby, a triple. It's delicious. All right, we're supposed to go on the board plan here, right? All right, how are we? I feel like I'm supposed to sideboard in a bunch of cards. I think I'm supposed to sideboard in all these cards. What am I cutting? I didn't prepare for this. I didn't prepare for this. I should have thought about this more. I don't know what I'm doing. Chat, send help. Send help, chat. I don't know what we're doing. Is it the Cull the Weak package? I feel like it's like the Cull the Weak package is just supposed to go away. Submit all 75, no guts, no glory, right? And trim some tendrils since I'm bringing in more win conditions. That doesn't seem unreasonable. I think it's side out the culling. Oh, these Mox Opals are much worse if I cut artifacts, right? I actually think the tombs. That's true. God, this deck is such a mess. This deck is such a mess. Oh, maybe the Belchers aren't good enough against Delver. So the Belcher plan is like against control decks. Because you don't mind if you have lands in your deck, you're just gonna like activate your Belcher over, like this is like a fair Belcher against control decks. But maybe this deck doesn't give us enough time for that. And I want to keep some of these idiots. Maybe the Belcher plan's not good here, just leave Tendrils and Tombs. So, like, I think the Belcher plus lands plan is good against more controlling decks, but it might not be good here. Alright. I'm gonna call this the smorgasbord. Let's do it. Alright. I have no idea. No idea what we've done. But let's try it. Mommy. Alright. What does this hand do? Or stifle my tomb? Sure, maybe. Maybe they will. Maybe they're like the giant fun police. Alright, so this hand imprints a Tendrils under Chrome Mox. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 mana. And then I can Cabal Therapy plus Tutor. This hand's probably fine. This is a different version of Spanish Inquisition, okay? Another Tendrils. Another Tendrils doesn't do a whole lot for us, right? I think it's lead on. I think I'm doing this first, so that way I can Chrome Mox through a daze, because Chrome Mox is our permanent mana source here. Go, Mom will help you. Go upstairs. Mom's upstairs. Hey. There's your name, Force of Will here, right? Force pitching true name. That has to mean they have another force in their hand, right? That's just like 10 out of 10 what that means. They just like snap forced. I missed top 8 on tiebreaker because Hex pairs their last rounds like dog poop. It was really frustrating. So I'm just gonna pass for now. I'm gonna hold this Shield Sphere for generating Storm with. Brainstorm, sure. Because this actually lets us flash this back later. Yeah, 10 out of 10 has another force, right? Oh, I could have played this to block the Delver tilt. Big punts. Cruel bargain. All right, well. Let's start then, shall we? And Force of Will. Force of Will plus Surgical Extraction. All right, so they have a Surgical. All right, what does this hand do? It plays this, right? Ritual. Ritual. Oh, were they just dead there? They were just dead there, right? I didn't cast this. I messed up. Whoops. They were dead. That's fine. They're still dead, right? Because I drew a land. Trigger! Nice! Grixis Delver deck opponent! All right. Remember, this is a no justice stream, ladies and gentlemen. There's no justice here. Opponent when turn 1 Delver had double Force of Will. Died in a blaze of glory. Just... I'm not going to say we broke Legacy, but I might have broken Legacy here. Is Grixis Delver the best deck in Legacy, and we crushed it, so does that mean... Yeah, exactly. I think so. You understand how that works? Do you think this might be stronger than Belcher? I think this deck is better than Belcher. Woo! All right. Once you beat the champ, you get the belt. Ah, we lost another die roll. I'm so bad at this today. I'm so bad at this. I don't know what does a Doomsday package do for this deck? All right, so this hand goes Bayou, Cull the Weak for 4/5 mana, and it can put Belcher into play. Yeah, this hand seems fine. I can also Therapy on one. Or this theme song is just gas, gas, gas. I don't steal music from my stream, unlike most people. I don't steal music. Infernal Contract. It's pretty good. This is my land grant. Get my Bayou. Do I Therapy here or do I Cull the Weak here? I probably just want to Therapy and go for the turn 2, right? Soft to a Wasteland. I'm not playing this deck to not go for it. Alright, Cull the Weak. Let's go! Alright, Name Force of Will, right? Days double Brainstorm. I guess I guess I could have named Brainstorm there. Yeah, I probably should have named Brainstorm, right? I guess they could have had 2 counters, right? I'm gonna name Brainstorm and try and beat the days, I think. I don't want them to brainstorm into something reasonable here. So they have days, Goyf, and then 2 things. So I'm gonna go ahead and Cabal Ritual here, and then Infernal Contract. I bricked, right? That's unfortunate. Name days and go for it. No, I don't think so. Like, I'm not gonna kill them this turn anyways. But I think I'd rather just play around the days. I'd rather just play around the days. Pass the turn? Yeah, pass the turn. So you have Goyf days drop. Not a good spot, but Dryad Arbor continues to be bad. Yeah, maybe. I don't actually know if it's worth it. It might just be better as a second Bayou, honestly. It might just be better as a second Bayou. Assume we're gonna see a Tarmogoyf come down here. It's gonna kill us in like 2 hits. I guess this blocks for a turn. It's lethal in 2. There's my Dryad Arbor. Tilt. Oh, sure. Oh yeah, we're probably just dead now, right? Yeah. It's fine. It's fine with therapy too. I believe we are just dead to the days now. Yep. All right. What am I actually doing with my life here? I think it's like this plan. Is this Dryad Arbor good post board? Probably not. Trim some land grants. Trimmed these. I trimmed most of these Culling the Weaks. That's what we did last time, right? We use Tomb in these post board games where we want to just like go all in and make a 5/5 early and beat them down. I guess it's not stellar against Tarmogoyf. It seems okay. Maybe Iggy's not good enough. Slithermuse is pretty good on the play. Well, I guess this gets worse if we're planning to go long. I'd buy that for $1. Don't do tombs. No, I think I want the tombs. I think just like turn 1 5/5 is probably fine. I probably want to leave some of these Culling the Weaks in, actually, since I'm bringing in these Antid Swarms, too. Do that. See how it feels. I don't actually know. I should have sat down and thought about board plans this weekend while I was sitting in airplanes and airports. We're 1-0 against Delver in this league so far. If we play against Delver 4 times or more, we will not run this back. If we play against Delver 3 or less times, we'll probably run it back after this league. Unless we just crush all the Delver, that would be nice. What does this hand do? This hand gets set up really well, right? Just like Xantid Swarm go. This hand seems fine. Yeah, but we're bringing in Xantid Swarms and like extra Cabal Therapy. So like, you have more ways to interact with their stuff. All right, start by attacking with this. I think I just named him to Torok here, right? It's like the only card I care about. That's gross. Okay. So they have Golgari Charm, so they're expecting tokens out of us. I guess I could just flash this back and take their force. But they're gonna... I guess the Golgari Charm doesn't really do much if I take their force, right? So take the force out of their hand. It's really unfortunate they had a card that could kill the Xantid Swarm here. Oh, it kills the Carpet of Flowers too. They're probably just fucked. That's fine. And when you're playing a deck like this, if you've seen me play Goblin Charbelcher before, like these heavily interactive decks when they draw well are just like terrible matchups for you. And they don't even necessarily draw well, right? Like my opponent's hand is just like pretty average. So yeah, do I even try and fumble around here? I guess I'm gonna Cabal Therapy them, and then we'll name Golgari Charm after they brainstorm. Because they're gonna brainstorm and hide this Daze most likely. No, I don't think that's true, Bob. I think against non-blue decks you do that, but like this deck is really bad against the interactive deck. So like you need to have this kind of alternative plan. I think it showed that the alternative plan was like very reasonable in that last game that we played, right? I think Golgari Charm is a card that they're not going to hide. Oh, we're not hiding anything. We're just dazing this Cabal Therapy. We're like dazing or piercing this therapy. Is that what's happening here? Okay, sure. Yeah. Deal. I think trying to be interactive is fine. On the play, I'll probably try and be less interactive. Another plan is what's it called? Dark Confidant seems like a card that could be okay to board into. Lotus Petal is decent. What does this hand do? So I can cast. I think we're doing stuff this turn. Lotus Petal. The Stoneblade deck is garbage. If you want to play a fair deck in Legacy, play Delver. If you're not playing Delver, you're not trying to win. So I would recommend playing Delver. If you aren't interested in winning, do whatever you want. Like Spanish Inquisition. If you're not interested in winning, boy do I have a deck for you. Man, I wonder what the storm count is. That would be useful to know. Alright, so I could just go for empty here and then Cabal Therapy flashback and take the Golgari Charm. Is that reasonable? That doesn't seem awful, right? Do I have enough mana for that? I can go... So Dark Ritual gets me to 3, and then this gets me to 6. You can't read the text on the cards unless I zoom in anyways. So even if the sponsor bar isn't there, you still can't see what the cards do. I don't know until we're done. Subject to tier Q for quite bad, right? Oh, do you need a track? Ask your mom. Your mom will build a track for you. She's upstairs hanging out. So we're gonna change to my second main phase here, so Carpet of Flowers can have mana for me. Carpet nets me the same amount of mana, but it increases our storm count. Yeah, we're gonna go to our second main here, and we get a mana from the Carpet. Oh, the Carpet gives us 1 extra, so that beats Daze too, right? Which is just like great. So this is gonna be 1 storm, 2 storm, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna make like 12 goblins here. Alright, so we're gonna do this. If they drew a force, we're just gonna die. So we are not in a position to beat a force of will. Believe it or not. We're not in a position to beat a second force of will. We beat goblins are fine. We have a Cabal Therapy right here. We will sacrifice one of the goblins to take away their Golgari charm. I promise it's okay. I promise it's okay.
Oh my god, check this thing out.
Okay, so they drew a second force, and like sometimes your opponent's gonna draw a second force, and you're just gonna die, and that's okay. That's okay. You just gotta if you're not okay conceding to the second force of will, you shouldn't play this deck. In fact, sometimes if you're not okay conceding to the first force of will, you shouldn't play this deck. I would just like to say good morning, afternoon, and good night to everyone, wherever you're at in the world. Thanks for tuning in to spend part of your day here with us. My name is Jeff Hoagland. I'm a TCG player and content producer. We're hanging out playing some Spanish Inquisition and Legacy of this morning. We're currently 1-1. We beat one Delver deck and lost to another Delver deck. If you're enjoying what you see, please hit that follow button. It doesn't cost you anything, helps other people find my stuff. If you're really enjoying what you see, please consider subscribing on Twitch or becoming a patron on Patreon. You can also support my content by supporting my sponsors. MTGOtraders.com will love to buy and sell Magic Online cards too. If you use code Hoagland PayPal at checkout with them, you'll save 8% on your singles orders there. CoolStuffInc.com buys and sells a lot of cool stuff, including TCG singles. Using promo code Jeff5, you will save 5% on Magic, Pokemon, and Yu-Gi-Oh cards with them. InkedGaming.com would love to help you customize your gaming experience. Using promo code Jeff12, you can save 12% on custom playmats, mouse pads, and sleeves with them. And finally, SpareDeck.com, they offer kind of a unique service. They will rent you any physical, standard, or modern deck. You can rent a deck for a weekend or up to an entire month with them. And using promo code Hoagland7, you can save 7% on your orders from there. We've lost our third die roll in a roll with our Donk deck today. Again, if you're going to play a Donk deck, practice your die rolls, ladies and gentlemen. You're gonna need to win your die rolls. Someone asked about Pauper. Nobody wants to watch Pauper, so no, I'm not going to play it. The actual gameplay in Pauper seems fine, but like Pauper's irrelevant as a competitive format, and on top of that, no one wants to watch it streamed. So, all right, what does this hand do? It's always the question. When you start playing this deck, you have to be able to look at your opening hand and go, what does this hand do? And this hand's fine. It goes Chrome Mox, put this under it, a Ritual for Cruel Bargain with a Chrome Mox and like these cards left over. So we get to draw 4 on 1. I'm a big fan of drawing 4. Yep. It's Mox, Ritual, Bargain, and then see what happens. See where we go from there. You're going for it. No one rents physical Legacy cards that I'm aware of. Like, the liability is just way too huge. Even the liability on renting modern cards seems kind of large. Like, I can't imagine trying to, like, deal with renting, like, $2,000 mana bases and $4,000 mana bases. What goes under Mox? I think the Cabal Therapy goes under the Mox here. It depends on what my opponent's first turn play is. If they're a third Delver deck, we might need to Therapy, but we really don't have the extra mana to Therapy, so, like, the therapies are here as, like, this is kind of nice to be interactive sometimes, but in reality, we're just, like, going for it a lot of the time. We're also, because we're on the draw, we get that 8th card, so, like, the card we draw could affect what we're putting under Chrome Mox this year as well. What's going on, Zane Quinn? Good to be back. Vacation was good, but it's good to be slaying nerds with the Spanish Inquisition yet again. Should put the Shield Sphere under the Chrome Mox, right? Put the Bargain under it. Yep. Yep. But it is in the tank on their... In the tank on their 7. Yep, Therapy reads, and that's fine, I think. If you draw another draw 4, it could go under. Yeah, that's true. Also, this deck is full of mana though, so like if I hit another draw 4, I'm probably still just like Therapy Ritual draw 4, so hopefully I could draw 4 again. Opponent, opponent, what are you doing? Ba-doo doo 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 doo. Doo 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 doo. Everyone's having a great Monday. Had a great weekend. Dark Ritual is in fact a thoroughly messed up Magic card. Look at him. This is the look of a man that knows that he's doing something that's wrong. Like this should not be allowed, but let's do it anyways. Is it the mirror? I think I want to put Therapy under. It depends. If they lead on blue mana, we might put the Tutor under, but I kind of like holding the Tutor for now. You got opponent. Basic Plains, Mother of Runes. Mox Diamond. All right, big bucks, no chalice. Shield Sphere sacrifices to Cull the Weak. And it sacrifices to flashback Cabal Therapy. Land should be a good matchup for us. It turns on Mox Opal too. Yeah, that is correct. Alright, well, opponent's playing land, so we're definitely putting this Therapy under the Chrome Mox. Ill-gotten gains, that's probably pretty good. I can only imagine when you're playing lands and your opponent plays turn 1 Chrome Mox, you feel the same way Delver players do when your opponent's playing lands. Alright, what do the rest of these cards do? They don't actually do a lot, do they? So I can put Infernal Tutor under Chrome Mox. How much more mana can I make here? Not enough, right? I can only make 3 more mana. Yeah, so I can only make 3 more mana here. Yeah, we could potentially kill them next turn. I'm just gonna like play a Shield Sphere out. I think he said, how is he dead? I'm short mana of actually killing them. Declan is in fact welcome to the stream. Oh, is your thing stuck? Your ball roll under there? There you go. Hey, I think I'm just playing. Oh, you poor thing. Alright, let's cast this. Yeah, I think I like that. I think I like doing this, and then play this, and then tutor for... I actually want to tutor for a call. Oh, I can only tutor for a card that I already have in hand, right? No, you have a whole box full of toys. Play with those. Why don't they make kids with a mute button, right? How do I make it do what I want to do? Alright, gamble. I'm assuming this is for Loam or Thespian stage. Yeah, I think we're on the tutor for a draw 4 plan. Alright, so we need to kill them or get above 20. I do in fact give them food. Can confirm give them food. Alright. Well, we just hit a draw 4, so let's start there. All right, so we haven't drawn a land yet, so land grant. They're probably dead here. I haven't counted yet, but I assume that my opponent is dead. We don't actually have a storm count here, but it's currently 2. My opponent's probably dead in here somewhere. We're gonna figure it out together. Don't worry, chat. And we're gonna draw some more cards in the middle. Bayou. So it's like Mox Opal. Actually, they might not be dead, right? I actually need to hit some more mana, but we get to draw 4. So I get to do this under here. Yeah, it's Tutor. Then I get to go Bayou, Petal, and we get to bargain with these left over. So we need to hit some mana here. Oh, drat, we can't get this out of our hand, can we? Oh no, we're dead. Oh no, we're dead. So we drew this Dryad Arbor that we can't get out of our hand. This fucking Dryad Arbor. It is like the bane of our existence. Yeah. Yeah, if we didn't have the Dryad Arbor, we could go Sphere, Sphere, Petal, Ritual, Sphere, Call the Weak, Tutor. Like, kill them. Arbor confirmed terrible. Yeah, correct. Yeah, any second land would have been the same here, and I think this deck wants to play 2 lands. I love that Dryad Arbor so much. This deck, I have no idea if this deck is better or worse. We're dead, right? Because they just do this with this and that. Yeah, but the problem with that, Mary Pringles, is then you... what's it called? Like, if we draw the Dryad Arbor here and I'm down this Petal, I'm actually in the same spot, right? Because then I don't have a black mana for these. And then, like, I have a higher chance of drawing one of my 2 lands as opposed to drawing a single land. If Shield Spear's Ornithopter, we win next turn. That's fair. Maybe some of these... Maybe we should have 4 Ornithopters in our deck. I'm pretty sure... We're just on, like, the click submit plan, right? It's 10 out of 10, the click submit plan. Yeah, Ornithopter trumps Delver, like, that's super relevant. You have 2 lands because sometimes you want to land grant for Dryad Arbor to use Cull the Weak. Also, sometimes you want to land grant to flashback Cabal Therapy. This deck also, while having a very reasonable percentage chance of winning on turn 1, you'd kill them on turn 2 a lot of the time. I don't know if I believe that. I don't know if I believe that. How does this deck lose? Exactly. Yeah, so for people that are unfamiliar with the cards in this deck, Infernal Tutor, in order to get you any card out of your deck, you have to be Hellbent, so you have to have no cards in your hand. And because we'd already played a land for the turn, we couldn't get the Dryad Arbor out of our hand there. So even though we could generate a large amount of mana and cast the Infernal Tutor, we couldn't actually go get Tendrils of Agony or Goblin Charbelcher because this Dryad Arbor was stuck in our hand. So we needed to draw another 0 mana card there, or another Ritual or Cabal Therapy or something that we could actually play out in order to kill them that turn. Yeah, the art on Infernal Tutor is... yeah. Just play Demonic Tutor, exactly. And unfortunately, we didn't hit... If we would have hit a Lion's Eye Diamond in there, like, we also got through, like... So, we were more than a little unfortunate that game, right? Like, we didn't hit a Lion's Eye Diamond in the top half of our deck, and we hit both of our lands. No, because we just couldn't play the land out of our hand. Oh, we would have been able to sack one of the shield things. Yeah, I guess that's fair. What does this hand do? This hand goes Shield Sphere. This hand goes Imprint Tutor on here. Shield Sphere, Culling the Weak, Petal, Slithermuse. Redraw? Alright, sure. And actually, I should Culling the Weak the Dryad Arbor because this helps us enable Metalcraft. So we'll evoke this, which lets us draw up to 7 cards. Because they have 7 cards in their hand. And then I bricked, so we die. Hey, you know, sometimes you brick and die. That's just something that comes with the territory, ladies and gentlemen. You gotta be okay. Sometimes you die to force, sometimes you brick off. Like, we drew 7 cards there, and we didn't draw a draw 4 or a Tendrils. We didn't draw a draw 4 or a Tendrils in there, so. Whoops. Alright, best turn. Opponent's gonna play a Thorn of Resistance, and we're gonna die. I'm holding all these cards in my hand because if we draw Tendrils next turn, I want to be able to generate Storm Count with them. How likely are you to brick like that? We had 8 draw 4s and they have no turn 1 play. Another land grant. Well, that's something we can put under Chrome Mox here. I guess I'm just passing, right? I don't want to put this Bayou out for them to wasteland me. This deck is clearly ripping off Pokemon. It's basically a Pokemon deck, right? Like with all the tutors and stuff. Conceding to Sphere of Resistance. Yep, alright. This matchup's, you know, and that's confirmed Lions matchup impossible, right? Man! Holy crap! We weren't hitting a win condition for a long time there. Let's head back on into the 4th match here. I love you, oldest son. Is your hair crazy? You have crazy hair. It's 85%, right? So how many cards did we have to hit there that would have let us kept going? We needed like one of these, and ill-gotten gains would have been fine. One of our win conditions would have been fine. So we had like 12 hits there, and we were drawing 7 cards, so we had to miss 12 out of 53 and 7 hits. What's the Hyper Geo on that? There's 53 cards, 12 successes, sample size is 7, won at least 1. It's actually 85% hits. We're 15.5% to miss there, 14.5% to miss there. So the random 85% in chat there is actually kind of close. We land granted for Dryad Arbor, sure, yep, good call. Kicks it up slightly. 86% to hit. I guess Tutor's a hit there too, right? Tutor's a hit there too, so it's actually 16. So we were 6.2% to miss there, and then we missed on another draw step afterwards. So we're 4% to miss there. Alright, what does this hand do? This hand doesn't have a starter in it really, right? I've got these, I guess, but I'm an artifact short of this working. I think this is a mulligan. Look at that. Too many win conditions. Too many dicks on the dance floor. This is a pretty good turn 1, right? We get to go this, into Culling the Weak, this, into LED, into Infernal Tutor. Yeah, it seems great. Bayou. I don't really want to draw that. I think we're doing stuff. Solution, do luck better. Yeah, exactly, right? Alright, so I'm gonna do this. I haven't figured out exactly what I want to do yet. Hi, Jacob. I have the mana to Cabal Therapy, right? You can't, you can only land grant for forests. I don't know if I therapy or not. We can Slithermuse with the LED. See, my opponent's smart. They should force the Culling the Weak there. Do I want to leave myself 1 mana left over is the question. What's the difference here? I guess I kick my storm count up too doing it this way. Yeah, let's just check for Force of Will. Slithermuse has worked out so well for us so far today. Okay, well, opponent punted, and we got to punish them for it. They should have forced the Cull the Weak. Opponent 10 out of 10 should have forced the Cull the Weak. So, what am I getting here? Probably just Slithermuse, right? Storm counts 6, so Tendrils isn't lethal yet. I don't have... I wonder if there should be an empty. There probably should just be an empty in my main deck, honestly. This build should probably just have an empty in the main. Yeah, if I had an empty, we just like put 14 goblins into play here and kill them. Now I have to like hope this works. This has not been kind to us so far today. Yeah, we actually bricked here again. Yeah, the third Tendril should be then empty in the main deck. At least their hand's not very good. Our hand is also not stellar though. I cut Iggy for an empty. Yeah, I think I like cutting Iggy for an empty. The Iggy has not seemed great. Would love a dark ritual. Another one of those, yep. Yeah, the Iggy's has stuff. If you want to watch a show, you have to go upstairs. That's watching Power Rangers. Sorry, buddy. Do I want to just take this True Name out of their hand? I kind of just want to take this True Name out of their hand. The reason why I'm taking True Name here is because not only is it a threat that they can play on 3, but they it's a blue card that pitches to Force. And again, just showing off some of the clunk this deck has. But again, I think if this deck was built correctly, we'd have won this game. If I had an empty in my main deck, we'd have emptied for 14 on 1 there and killed them. So I get to play Hooting Mandrills on 2 here. Made your counter spell? That's a tilt. Guess we're just passing. No, the shows are in the past a little bit, but since I put the noise gate on, I haven't gotten flagged for a kid's show. right, let's go. If she drew a counterspell, we're dead. Them's the beats. Yeah, Slither triggers when it dies. So I'm gonna crack this for black in response here because we need this to happen. Cast. Cast Culling the Weak. Yeah, we're gonna be a little bit short here, aren't we? Did I cast any spells unnecessarily this game? I'm sure we're about to get stifled and then it's not gonna matter, but yeah. God, we'd have won this game so much if I just had a 10 enemy in my deck. Alright, so she's going to 2. And more importantly, we're going back up to like 18 here. Nope, same microphone as always. Well, I guess if it's been a while, I have a desktop microphone now instead of a headset mic. So what's the goal here? We've got 2 more Tendrils in my deck, so the goal is to shouldn't crack the LED. That's objectively wrong. 10 out of 10 needed to crack the LED there, otherwise we wouldn't have mana. It was definitely correct to crack the LED. We needed mana to actually kill them that turn. Otherwise we were just gonna die to the shooting mandrills. Without the mana from the LED, we wouldn't have been able to do anything. The LED had to be cracked. It's not a bad idea. I like holding the ritual might have been correct. Holding therapy wouldn't have won because what's the word I'm searching for? Wait, did I even play a therapy this game? Oh, I flashed it back. What would that have done anything? That would have given them a chance to kill my thing. It would have given them a chance to kill my thing. Which wouldn't have been good. The actual answer is there should be an Empty the Warrens in our main deck and then we'd have won this game. That's the actual answer. Should be an Empty in our main deck. I believe I'm just dead now. Let's take a draw step and find out. I guess there's a world where they have nothing, right? We're dead. Alright, so the Empty should definitely be in the deck. Ill-Gotten Gains is pretty bad in these matchups. I think the one Empty in the main's a really low cost of inclusion, and it should definitely exist. This is a Tomb of Urami matchup. Feels like it. Feels like a Tomb matchup. And he swarms in. Cut the land grants, a couple Culling the Weaks, and a Phyrexian Walker. Carpet of Flowers matchup. I guess I was doing that too. We're bringing in the carpets, right? Let's do this. I don't think we need an ill-gotten gain to the 75, honestly. I think that's just like a holdover from old lists. His hand doesn't do anything, right? I'm gonna keep this with a scry. It gets the therapy on the play. That doesn't do anything for us. Swing and a miss. I guess that card would have flashed back a therapy. This is so you can just make a bunch of mana and then make a 5/5 and kill them with a 5/5. Like, they board into a bunch of counter magic that has the goal of, like, countering your spells, and then you just, like, alright, make some mana, play a tomb, sack it, make a 5/5, beat them down with a 5/5. Oh yeah, we do just get to make a demon next turn, right? Because of LED? This flies, right? Yeah, with flying. My flies. Okay, thanks. Yeah, because I can float black and then play the next tomb and keep the untapped one. Drop Delver, yep. We're going to lead on the LED because if they daze this, it no longer matters. So I drew a Lotus Petal. The Tomb Plan seems sweet. I mean, like, even if they keep their bolts in, right? Like, bolt doesn't kill a 5/5. They need to keep in their one dismember. Sure, go for it. They're thinking about if they want to daze the LED. Here's my 5/5. Your move. Marty! With the 19-month resubscription. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and welcome back. I appreciate the continued support. I have no idea if Prime subs work via the app or not. Sorry. Why would you brainstorm in response to this? You can't attack anyways. There's no reason to brainstorm in response here, right? Means you can keep the pedal in play? Okay, that's fair. I end up 1 health lower, but I get to keep a thing in play. AmeriGamer! With the Twitch Prime. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and welcome. I appreciate the support. We're just not beating the second Delver, though, right? They're gonna need to, like, double block here. Although I guess, like, I just don't attack, and then, like, my 5/5 keeps the Delvers at bay, right? Player announces all in, yep. Yeah, I definitely should have kept the pedal, right? So I should be up a pedal right now. This board plan seems fantastic by BT Dubs. BT Dubs, the tombs are fantastic. I think I like this version better than the Pact build. Not 100%, but I think I do. I don't know if this Dryad Arbor is good or not. Possible it should just be a Bayou. Or just, like, not have a second land in the main deck. Whoa, they're not guaranteed flipping the Delvers. Weird. I think for sure they'd want to guarantee the Delver flip there, right? Yeah, yeah, exactly. I just wasn't thinking about the fact that I get to keep the Petal by playing the other land out. Was not thinking about that. Third Delver of Secrets, yep. Sure. I'm actually losing this race when these flip, right? Like, put you to 7, I go to 8, put you to 2, I die. So if these flip, we die. How unlucky are you? Pretty unlucky. They get to crack this fetch here in between. Going on, Misslehead. Alright, they found another daze. Sure. That probably means we're dead. Alright, let's pack it in. Alright. I have 12 more American dollars to vomit away on this deck before we're done playing it forever. And by forever, I mean except when people send us money to play it. Alright, so what did I want? I wanted this empty the Warrens in the main. Was there any other conclusions I came to? This ill-gotten gains was like, hasn't done anything ever, right? So like, let's just cut that. Do I want another tutor in the deck? This Goblin Charbelcher post-board plan seems pretty bad, right? Why is there still a Dryad Arbor? Okay, yeah, fine, we'll cut the Dryad Arbor. I think the Belcher plan's probably bad. I think I want one Belcher in the main just for, like, the random tutor into Belcher kill use, but... Try 1 intent. Yeah, 1 intent might be okay. I feel like if I play intent, I have to keep these land grants, though, is what it comes down to. I guess I could just cut this Belcher altogether and then just like have an extra Bayou in the deck and like not feel bad about it. We did just get kind of unlucky. I definitely agree that we got kind of unlucky. I like this Tomb plan post board. I don't think I like the Belcher plan post board. The Belcher is good. I don't know if I believe you that the Belcher is good. So land grant is basically a land that adds to the storm count is what it comes down to, which is a reason to play a low land count. That's not strictly true. It's not strictly true. We'll keep the one Belcher, fine. We'll keep the one Belcher. Put the ley lines back in the board? Yeah, I can see that. How do we feel about Dark Confidant? Can I put some Dark Confidants in my board? Is that unreasonable? Is this just the best anti-Delver plan? This is probably the best anti-Delver plan, right? I wouldn't play Bob and Xantid. Why? Use your words. Use your words. Bob and Xantid are bad because... I guess I really don't have anything else I want on the board, so maybe we can just put the ley lines in. You think 5 win cons is too many? You don't play Ad Nauseam because these cards cost you health. Kind of, Ryan. If I cut a win condition, I have an extra slot here. What? I've never, so I feel like Ill-Gotten Gains is just like a holdover from people who like used to play this deck a decade and a half ago. Like, I have never once cast a tutor and been like, you know what I want to get with this tutor? I want to get Ill-Gotten Gains with this tutor. That's never been something I wanted to do. No, I'm not going to play any standard Hex until the new set drops. Well, I'm going to play the Immortal event tomorrow, but I don't think I'm streaming any other Hex until set 8 drops. I'm really kind of off the current standard format. Yeah, I'm hoping. It's a little annoying that they haven't posted a set release date yet. I kind of want to just put the Dryad Arbor back and slide a tutor in here. Our Diabolic Intent, is that what it was called? I think Diabolic Intent is fine. I have 4 cards for the board. I think I'd rather play Diabolic Intent than Dark Petition. Well, I guess Petition's probably fine, right? Yeah, let's just do Dark Petition. I'm a liar. Let's just do Dark Petition. That way I don't feel obligated to play this Dryad Arbor. Probably a better 5th tutor. Is just playing 4 tombs insane? Almost want 4 tombs. I'm gonna put an extra empty in the board just so we can draw it when we want it. And then Leyline of the Void. Yeah, Leyline of the Void's probably fine. I guess Slaughter Pack's okay too. I like the second Bayou because a lot of times this deck kills on 2 and it makes sure their land grant's live. We want an Ornithopter over these Phyrexian Walkers, right? It might actually be better than Shield Sphere Turks. I'm not sure. Let's just split them 3-3. Be non-committal. Main deck a tomb. No, I want the land grants to be live with the extra land. Is what it comes down to. Yeah, we can play a couple surgicals. I like that. I don't hate that at all. Play Memnite for the 9 storm beats. Which of these do you want? Alright, I gotta get some cards from... Run a split, and then everyone told them there was intensive, right? Is Fairy Macabre better for this deck? No, I don't think so. It's what I need. Dark Petition. Need 2 Slaughter Packs. Need 2 Surgical Extractions. A bit of a meme, but Memnite is worth a try. I don't know if I want Memnite. Yeah, Surgical can give you random extra storm, which is definitely relevant. Non-zero amount of the time. Let's get these cards from traders, and then we'll run back one more league here. No, we just went 1-3 in our first league. I think we would have been at least 2-2 if I didn't empty the Warrens in my deck. We ran pretty bad in one of the matches. Hey, Dark Eaton 14 with the brand new Twitch Prime subscription. Thank you very much and welcome. I appreciate that. Subscriptions are the best way you can support my content here. So if you enjoy the Legacy memeing, please consider subscribing on Twitch. It ain't cheap to meme in Legacy. I'm not a fan of playing less than 4 Leylines on my board. Whenever I see someone playing a deck where they can't cast Leyline consistently, and there's like less than 4 Leylines in their board, it's like either you want this card in your opener or you shouldn't be boarding it. So like play 4 or don't play it. And I don't think I want 4 Leylines in my board, so I'm just gonna play 2 Surgical Extractions instead. It's basically what it comes to. Someone's asking about Leyline versus these Surgical Extractions. They had a Hooting Mandrills in their hand that I knew about. So I was dead to the Hooting Mandrills. They would have hit me for 6, and then I'd be forced to either start blocking or start attacking, and I'd lose. We knew that they had a Hooting Mandrills that we knew about from earlier, that they were going to get to cast that turn. So they were going to hit me for 7, and then we were dead to them playing the Hooting Mandrills before they were dead to the 5/5 in the sky. And like, don't get me wrong, like people play less than 4 Leylines all the time and I'm constantly confused by it. That's why I'm not playing less than 4 Leylines. I don't want to put 4 in my board, and if I'm not playing 4, I'm not playing Leyline is basically what it comes down to. Alright, we got our Ornithopters, we've cut the Dryad Arbor, and we're heading back into the league. Let's go. Let's go! First and only warning, do not use the word retard in a derogatory way in this chat, or anywhere. Really, you probably shouldn't use it in a derogatory way anywhere, but do it again and you'll get banned and you will not be unbanned. So, There's one chance to become a better human being. Stop doing that. Prepare to miss the drive, right? Have the land grant, have the call, have black mana, really want to cast the call. Where's my Dryad Arbor? Yeah, Ornithopter blocks Delver is the line of thought. It blocks Merit Leech. Yes, it does. Definitely blocks Merit Leech. Opponents, please with the Q time. Come play some Legacy. It will be fast now. Do. I found that I enjoyed playing Legacy online a lot more when people didn't realize how cracked and half Delver was. There was a short period of time after Top got banned that like there weren't a bunch of people playing all these Delver decks, but like we played 3 out of 4 matches against Delver in that last league, and we'll probably play 2 or 3 against Delver in this league too. That's just how it is. The Delver decks are a lot better than the non-Delver decks in Legacy by a pretty significant margin, I feel. Upload. And then this is the part of the stream where a bunch of people tell me about their decks that like always beat Delver. And that's great. The problem is a lot of those decks aren't great against the other half of the field, and you're going to lose the other half of the field while beating Delver. God bless. I am so fucking psychic. I'm just like I've been doing this for a long time. So good at Magic. Just like understanding how Twitch chat works. This happened yet? Nope. Rug Delver actually has a really bad matchup against most standard decks. I call it 4-color Delver. Huh? No, the best cards in the Delver deck aren't even the Delver deck. So honestly, the biggest reason I wish Deathrite Shaman wasn't legal anymore in Legacy is I think the Grixis... God, we've just lost every die roll today. Is it actually 04? And I think we're 05 in die rolls today. This hand doesn't have any starting mana, so it's a mulligan. This hand makes 3 and plays this if we hit a mana source, so keep, I guess. Bottom that. These hands have been stinky. Another Grixis Delver. Yep. Alright. Paradoxical Outcome is very bad in formats outside of Vintage because you can't pick your lines up with it because we don't have Moxes. So we're now 4 out of 5 matches against Delver. And the problem is, like, so we've played a bunch against Delver, but, like, at the most popular, Delver is, like, maybe half the field. So, like, you play this deck that's, like, let's say you play this deck like Lands. It's great against Delver, but it's really bad against Storm and, like, the other combo decks. And, like, you're sure you're going to win a lot of your Delver matchups, but you're going to lose a lot of these other matchups, which means it's just not a good choice against the field. Is the new unset going to be playable on Magic Online? A lot of, historically speaking, the unsets aren't playable on Magic Online, right? This is Deathrite Shaman, right? I assume this is Deathrite Shaman. Looking for a Call the Weak or Dark Ritual here. I also hate this card. This card doesn't add anything to the format. It's just like miserable to play with and against. No, opponent's playing Delver most likely. The MTG bot said they were playing Grixis Delver previously. Oh, that's interesting. She's gonna name Force of Will here, right? They're gonna show me a Wasteland, I'm gonna cry. Spell Pierce. Okay. Sure. Pass the turn here. So not Delver. Sweet. Not Delver. Fist pump. Not Delver. No! No! Oh, wait. This means they need to hit a blue source, right? So next turn, hopefully we hit a mana producer. And I can go Thopter, Flashback Therapy, Mana, Tutor, draw 4. Chose the shuffle, played the plains. That's a piece of mana. Alright, yep, I'm just doing this. They're auto-passing. I guess we're just getting a draw 4 here, right? Like, that's the line. Yeah, this is why this deck's a little risky. Need to have a good draw 4 here. Is that a good draw 4? It's not, right? It doesn't do anything. This doesn't make mana currently. Still, I guess I just passed the turn, right? Yeah, I guess I just passed the turn. Rip-a-rooney. Sure. I mean, like, we're not dead, though. We get a chance to, like, draw mana and, like, do it again next turn. And that's one of the reasons why I think I like this build better than the Pact build, is this build isn't all in on killing them the first turn, because, like, when you Summoner's Pact, you have to kill them or you're going to lose the game next turn, whereas, like, this one can, like, have a chance to draw a mana source next turn and then kill them, right? Even if this deck isn't very good, I enjoy playing it. It's like a puzzle, right? They get to do this and now they have Spell Pierce up. So they have Plow, Mentor, Spell Pierce. Sure. Pretty dead at this point. Yeah, I'm not sure if the Mox Opals are good enough either. It's only got 3 of them. Am I just clicking submit? I guess I get bored in the extra therapy. I kind of just want to click submit on the play, I think. Empty is usually not very good in this style of matchup, so I don't think I want to board in a second one. I think I'm gonna click submit here. That is Pingu in the background. I'm just gonna try submit. I don't know that I want carpet. On the draw, we'll board in a bunch of cards like Xantich Forms and carpets and stuff, but I think I just want to do this on the play. Like, try and kill them. This hand is miserable, right? This hand goes this, 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 this. This hand is conceding to turn 1 force, just so everything's above the board here. I understand we're not beating a force of will. God, this deck is so bad. Oh, it's so bad. We did a thing and then we just didn't do anything. Alright, I'm past my this deck might be better than Belcher phase. There's a reason why no one plays this deck. Yeah, sure. This is a bad Belcher deck. After we finish scrubbing out the rest of this league, we're gonna play some vintage, I think. No one expects it. I don't know. The packed version really doesn't have that much more action in it. Maybe this is better. I guess you've got like the skull winder lines with the pact, but I really didn't feel like this was that much more consistent. I also just like can't like responsibly put $12 more into playing this deck. I've already put my $12 in. I do love Elvish. I vote for more memeing after this. Let's go, Oath. I don't think so. I've got one donation deck in the queue right now. I need to do Black White Eldrazi at some point this week, but I don't think it's going to be today. I might do that one tomorrow morning. But I'm just like taking a chance to like look left the Cruel Bargain in my bin. Was this just like a bad Gitaxian probe to Cabal Therapy? Yes, it was. 10 out of 10. You took my empty. Alright. Can I hit some mana, please? Mana, please. Hey! Is this lethal? God, this has to be lethal, right? I'm just gonna start casting spells because this isn't lethal. We need to be done. Dark Ritual. Hold down control. Cast this. What color mana am I cracking this for? They're at 18. It's just black mana, right? Because they're just Tendrils is lethal. Oh no, they had a force this whole time? Oh, God bless. Are we gonna get Mind Break trapped? I feel like I'm about to just get like Mind Break trapped. Like someone's about to pop out and tell me I've been punked. Let's go! Oh, baby, did we get there? Did we get the turn 2s? Tasty. Tasty. Scoreboard. Take back all the bad things I said about you. Alright, do I want to change? Do I want to reevaluate our life post-board for game 3 here?
Yeah, the car.
It did the thing. We did in fact do the thing. Do I change anything? Part of me just wants to click submit. Another part of me wants to bring in this other empty, because with Cabal Therapy, the empty's pretty good, right? I guess Slithermuse is worse on the draw, right? Alright, let's do that. Let's do that. This hand basically does nothing, right? Although I guess... Actually, I'm gonna keep this. This hand actually, it's really soft to probe therapy, actually, now that I'm thinking about it slightly more. Oh no! Oh no, they're gonna take our land grants away! They're gonna take our land grants away! I think I might still write about this deck of Immortals. It's a lot of fun, and it's pretty cheap as far as legacy decks go. You only need 4 LEDs instead of like a bunch of dual lands. This hand like gets to go like land grant, Bayou, therapy, and then like land grant, second Bayou, and then I just need 1 piece of mana to like cast a draw for him. But like if they probe therapy us, you know, tough nuggies, I guess. Alright, let's see if they named correctly. Yep, named land grant correctly. I really wish they'd ban Gataxian Probe. Really miserable card. Just like takes away one of the most interesting aspects of the game with like no cost. Well, this hand would have worked out pretty well, right? If we'd have had, I guess we would have drawn different cards. Yeah, you could play Overgrown Tombs over Bayou in this deck. Okie doke. We kept that hand knowing it was weak to probe therapy, but sometimes you get got. Like mulliganing a hand that's weak to force in this deck, you're like, eh, sometimes you're weak to force, you know? Sometimes you just get gotten. No, it needs to be a forest in order for land grant only gets forests. Just for people that don't know what land grant does. On the draw, I think this hand's actually okay on the draw. Our opponent mulliganed to 3 and then conceded. Do I just board in surgical extractions, assuming they're on a graveyard deck? Is that the line? I think the line is just like board these that assume they're on some kind of graveyard deck. Alright, let's do that. That was yep. Welcome to Legacy, the most fair and interactive deck in Magic. Is this deck better than Grixis Delver? No Legacy deck is better than Grixis Delver. And this deck, certainly, there are a couple that are like close in power level to Grixis Delver. This is certainly not one of them. This is certainly not one of them. What does this hand do? It's okay on the draw. It's got Bayou, Cabal Therapy. We get a mana source, we can turn 1 Infernal Contract. Oh geez, are they playing Belcher? Is this like the mirror? I think we're playing the mirror. No, they are graveyard deck. Okay. Legacy is the most fair and interactive format in Magic, in case people are wondering. And I'm not, I am being 100% genuine when I say that. This is legitimately the most interactive format Magic has to offer. Nice to catch you live. Love the People's Cannon. Hands Ablers with the 4-month subscription. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and welcome back. I appreciate the continued support. This hand has no starter in it, right? This hand has a surgical and mana in it, just like looking for a payoff. Hey, Stefanex with the 5-month resubscription. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and welcome back. Tilt. Tried to be interactive. We failed. Why is the Ornithopter not Mebnite? Exactly. Questions I often have to ask myself. Alright, so... Tutor was a good draw. So I get to do this. And I get to do this. That's the Storm Count 3. The Storm Count 4. The question is, what am I tutoring for here? Is making 12 goblins good enough? It's probably not, right? So do I Slithermuse or do I make goblins? I could draw 6, right? My Slithermuse is in my deck. I could draw 4 with 1 black floating, or I could draw 6. Do you think 12 goblins is good enough? Slither is more fun. Slither is more fun. Slither is more fun, sorry. My body's ready to brick and die. My body's ready to brick and die. I was presented with 2 choices. One of them involved drawing 6 cards, and the other one did not involve drawing 6 cards. So I'm gonna go with the one that draws 6 cards. Please give me action. Please, wait, Fairy Macabre, sure. Oh no, it's only drawing 5 cards. That's so bad for me. Alright, well, we found some action at least. So, Ritual, Infernal Contract. More action, please. Oh no, am I done? I'm done, right? I only have 2 more mana. 1, 2, can't do that. Do I pass? I feel like I'm supposed to pass, right? Because if they sire, I can't win the game anyways. Oh, I guess that's not true. Alright, I'm gonna play this Mox Opal out. Do I play these other 2 out? Yeah, I'm gonna play these out just in case they sire. It's less storm count for next turn. My YouTube channel has all of my stream archives on it. I would prefer you watch my YouTube. I would prefer you watch my YouTube channel rather than my Twitch archives. I think I'm just supposed to do this and forsake the storm count. It's 5 storm count I gave up. I guess this is better against Chancellor of the Annex too. Which is exactly what they have. Probably can't beat that though, right? Oh sweet, they don't have a reanimate spell? That's so good for me. Cabal Ritual. Alright, it's pretty good. Do I crack this Lion's Eye Diamond? I feel like I'm just supposed to go for it, right? Could I need any possible colors of mana here? I guess I could possibly get empty, right? I think we're cracking LED. You have another Fairy Macabre here? I didn't come here for you to not go for it, right? The truest of words. Like, the people are here so for me to crack the LEDs. Crack for black, yeah, that's fair. We do have 10 defense in play. Defense! Defense! And if we crack it, we could even hit another draw 4. This is just like these two decks playing against each other. Like, when Richard Garfield created the game Magic the Gathering, this is certainly what he envisioned. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. You're so weak. Get called. We want a match of magic. We want a match of magic. Get my extra Bayou. We even beat Mindbreak Trap here. What? Just going to 1 health off of a bunch of draw force? You got sandwiches? You're the best. You're the best. My wife is the best. 1 and 1. All right. All right. If we cash this league, we'll play another with this deck. If we don't cash this league, we're gonna have to play something else, though. Ooh, finally won a die roll. What's this hand do? Petal, this, Call the Weak, Slither. Yep, keep. Hand's very good. Assuming it doesn't brick. No bricks, no force, no bricks. Oh no, my opponent's mulliganing. Don't mulligan. We need them to keep and not have a force. Can we play something interactive?
Stop.
Come on now. That last game was fairly oh, opponent's auto passing. Oh, my opponent's auto passing. My opponent's auto passing. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. All right, so we're gonna go ahead. Make blue. Cast with Evoke. Do I crack this? I should probably crack this, right? Yeah, I'm gonna crack this. Let's just go for it. I'm drawing 6. Make black here. I have 2 black. Yeah, I'm just gonna make black in case we just draw a bunch of draw 4s. All right, so I can do this. I can do this and put this under it. Then I can do this. Then I can do this and choose not to get anything. Then I can cast this Infernal Tutor and get Tendrils and kill them. They never expect the Spanish Inquisition, ladies and gentlemen. Same targets. They never expect the Spanish Inquisition.
Okay, go beat up your brother. Jacob, do you need a
trigger? Trigger. This is the part where if you're playing in paper, this is really important. You need to extend your hand across the table at this point and announce good game to your opponent. They need to understand that a good game of Magic was just played. A good, clean, quality game of Magic was just played. Oh, Magic's great. The better player won. Both teams tried their hardest. Oh yeah, just straight in the face. Slithermuse is kind of bad on the draw, so I'm just going to board that out and bring an extra empty and click submit. remember that fun is zero sum. So if you're having all of the fun, your opponent gets to have none of it. No, you don't board in Surgical in the Dark. I only boarded Surgical in the Dark last time because most of the decks in Legacy that are wildly inconsistent and mulligan a lot are graveyard based. Tomb is for Delver. Makes 5/5s against Delver and like tries to beat them down. It's not a good plan, but it's a plan. And this hand was like minus a Belcher or a draw for and had a scry, I'd keep it, but without a starter and no scry on the draw, I'm gonna mulligan. This hand is also pretty terrible. It's a shame this Mox Opal doesn't make mana. Man, this hand's pretty bad too. This hand is fine, I guess. We get to see what our opponent's playing this game at least. Ornithopter. Bottom? I don't actually know. Looking for like a land grant or something, I think. Alrighty. Alright. That's a land grant, but I'm gonna hold on to the rest of these when we find an empty. Kinda wish we would have kept that 6 that had a bunch of empties in it now, right? Now we have 2 Empty the Warrens in our deck, we're not just dead. Opponent's playing Steak and Show, it looks like. If we had Dryad Arbor, we could beat down, right? Alright, I mean, Infernal Tutor is a good draw at this point, right? This is game 2. We killed them on turn 1, game 1. In case you blinked and missed it, we killed them on turn 1, game 1. Okay. Ornithopter makes Culling the Weak live. So we're going to board the Belcher out for game 3. The arenas confirm nothing about its secondary market. Okay, we can beat an Emrakul. Need a tutor or an empty right now. Tutor, need tutor. Cruel bargain. Alright, that might do it. Let's go. Let's go! Cast. Yes. I didn't put in the Ornithopter because I wanted to I wanted it to up the storm count. We could make enough goblins this turn and draw. We could make enough goblins and draw another ornithopter to block this, is what could happen. All right, so I want one of these to make red for an empty. And the other one I just need black, right? I boarded out my Slithermuse. Not that it would be good right now anyways. Oh, therapy myself for storm. Yeah, maybe I should have done that. We could just brick and die here. Haven't bricked and died yet. Guess by revealing my hand. Again, if we had a Dryad Arbor here, we'd get that and get to play this Culling the Weak. All right, so this into this into this. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate they have the Emrakul here, right? Because that means I have to go get another draw for it, because I need Ornithopter plus empty here. We got ill-gotten gains, right? If I had ill-gotten gains, we'd go get that here. This would be, yep, this would be a great spot for Iggy. Things to keep track of. Yeah, ill-gotten gains would be like the Ornithopter we need plus some draw fours. But now it's just like Infernal Contract and then hope to keep going. We can play one more draw four after this. And we bricked and we're dead. So ill-gotten gains would have put us down 4 mana there. Maybe it's not even that good. Oh, it would be exactly what we need, right? Okay, yeah. Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna put Slither back in on the play and cut this Goblin Charbelcher. Click submit. This hand doesn't have a starter, unfortunately. This hand's kind of mediocre. Oh, Slither targets. Oh, Tomb helps beat Leyline. Yeah, maybe that was real. I'm gonna keep this. Like, look for a draw four. Or 1-1 in this league. Yeah, I'm probably gonna lose this Leyline again. Yeah, I should have 10 out of 10 should have brought in my Tombs. I don't know, the Tomb is too slow. A lot of their hands, like, they mulligan aggressively and slow themselves down because they're looking for, like, Leylines and Force of Will, so, like, we get more time out of them because they're trying to be the control deck. They have Leyline of Sanctity in play. Yeah, Leyline doesn't let you Tendrils. That never didn't have it. Hey, don't flusterstorm me. Don't force me. Okay. They don't have Flusterstorm or Force here. We're doing stuff for a turn at least. If this can end in goblins, that would be happy for us. I can play around Spell Pierce already. Do I want a Lion's Eye Diamond again? I think I want a Lion's Eye Diamond again and just like try and get them this turn. Keep that one. Now they have Flusterstorm? Why wouldn't they just counter the first one? Like, I don't get upset when I like lose with decks like this because like this is what you do, right? Like they have the counter spell, I guess, but like why wouldn't you just fucking counter the first one? Like my hand was literally empty. Like we cracked an LED and like didn't have mana to pay for it. It's like whatever, we died, but like just don't do this. Don't do this. Especially because like we could have hit Cabal Therapy and like punished them for it, right? Like if we hit Cabal Therapy, like I play it and name something like Flusterstorm or Spell Pierce and they get to flash it back. Opponent's playing an ape deck. They fucked up and died. They almost died. That's fair. Oh, Cabal Therapy doesn't punish them. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, like, yeah. So like, there's no, but like, there's no reason to, right? Like, what if I hit empty the Warrens there and like get to make a non-zero amount of goblins? What does this hand do? We're on the draw. I'm gonna keep this on the draw. It needs another mana source, but it's pretty good if it hits one. Come on, mana source. Come on, mana source. Come on, mana source. Here, Dick, with the 3-month free subscription. A quarter of a year. Welcome back. Thank you for the continued support. I do appreciate it. Recently started playing Greenback, trying. I'm having a lot of fun with it. Thanks for making great content. Well, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. So we missed. And they're gonna Thalia, and I'm gonna concede. So I'm gonna play this Ornithopter. I'm gonna pass the turn. This hand was certainly risky. We can't win here. I quit. This hand would have 10 out of 10 been a mulligan on the play. Umezawa's Jite. Deal. All right, come on. One more shot at mana here. That's so frustrating. Yeah. I think the payoff is like reasonable, right? Like we had. So how many hits did I have there? These were hits. Mox Opal. So I had 25 hits there. Yeah, I think I'm happy keeping a 25er on the draw. 25 out of 53, and like we missed twice now, which is like not unrealistic, but like little unlucky. Oh yeah, one petal's out. Ooh, so I punted. So I shouldn't have played this because it gave them something to name with Phyrexian Walker. I should have just discarded the Goblin Charbelcher. Yeah, I punted that. Yeah, I thought about this for half a second too. I should have just discarded Belcher to hand size. Although they might just like play this and name Lotus Petal seeing Belcher anyways. They named Lion's Eye Diamond. Okay. Sure. All right, this means Call the Weak is no longer an out. They kill our Ornithopter. Nah, I think it's just right to like name Lion's Eye Damage a lot of the time with these. Yeah, I think it's just correct to do that. Discard an Infernal Tutor to hand size, maybe. Discard something to hand size. Live by the sword, die by the sword. Alright, here's the next one. Maybe I should have waited. And a hit. Those 4. I guess that wouldn't have done anything. I probably should have waited one more turn, but eh. Hey, click submit. Actually, goblins are pretty good here, right? Don't really care about Cabal Therapy. I'm not gonna Cabal Therapy and bring and empty the wards. Now, I think on the play, I just want to try and kill them. Oh, I guess it's better than Cabal Therapy. Oh, yeah, I'd buy that for $1. I don't really care about Cabal Therapy. Goblins get wrecked by GTA? Kinda. If you go off with a significant amount of goblins, they can beat the GTA. GTA is slow. Like, 10 goblins on turn 1 beats GTA. The Tomb is there for the Delver decks. It's like an attempt to cheese them. Bayou. Speaking of 10 goblins on 1, this would be Bayou, Dark Ritual for 3, put one of these on here. Yeah, sure. This is third one, make a bunch of goblins. This is just good, clean meme magic for those that are unfamiliar. Yeah, I think 10 on 1 on the play is enough. We're about to find out. If this would have been Cabal Therapy, we'd be better off right now, right? So like fun fact, if I'd have like not, okay, so they just conceded, sweet. So this would have been better off as Cabal Therapy there. Just so everything's above the board. I think I'm just clicking submit again here, right? It would have been better as Cabal Therapy there, but I think I'm still happy with what we did. Yeah, I'm just gonna submit. See, it doesn't do anything, right? It's got 1 mana, but it can't do this on 1, so let's mulligan. This hand's pretty good, right? It gets Bayou, and then goes Thopter, Call the Weak, Cabal Ritual, Cruel Bargain. But I want a Dark Ritual here. This hand wants more action in it, right? Or like another artifact to enable the Mox Opal. I feel like this hand wants more action. Do I want 2 more mana? So I'm gonna have, this is 4, 5 mana. Do I want 6, 7 mana? I feel like there's enough mana in my deck that I want to bottom this and look for action. Opponent mulliganed to 3. Opponent mulliganed to 3. Alright. This is it. This is our shot. It's our chance to roll. Alright, so Dark Ritual puts us to 6 cards. Opal into second Opal kicks us up. So I can't make mana with these even if I play the Shield Sphere. I'm just doing this to make the Cabal Ritual make more mana. Alright, I'm actually short of lethal here, right? Because I need one more mana. Do I just like tutor for a draw 4 here? Yeah, probably, right? I just get nothing here. Yeah. We get to draw 4 again, but like drawing 4 with nothing left over is not a guarantee. All right, that's all we got, ladies and gentlemen. This is all we have. This is literally a Pokemon deck, Brad. This deck is literally a Pokemon deck. We have 18 toughness. Donk missed, I'm surprised, yep. Building the wall. Oh no, my Mox Opal. We haven't lost yet. Be quiet. We can still win this game. We can still win this game. I just need everyone to calm down over there, okay? Oh no. Oh no, they're gonna get a Thalia. Alright, we need to hit a thing this turn. We need a tutor or a draw 4 right now. We need a tutor or a draw 4 right now. Oh no. No. We can theoretically beat a Thalia. Okay, I get you. We can still theoretically beat a Thalia, yeah. It's gonna be tough, but in theory, we can beat this Thalia. Oh my god, if we lose this game. This deck seems god-awful, right? We can't actually cast Belcher because it costs 5 right now. They must not have read my cards because they're not attacking. If they read my Shield Spheres, they'd be attacking. Alright, now Belcher off the top is lethal. Now Belcher off the top is lethal. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on, Big Daddy Belcher. Big Daddy Belcher. Oh, did I board the Belcher out? No, the Belcher's in the deck. Whew, whew. Gave me a mini heart attack there for a second. Oh no, they figured out they should be attacking. They found the 4th attacker. We're very unlucky. Cannon, come on. Come on. 1 in 36. I need the cannon. We need to beat the ball to 3. Oh no! Oh no! I think Infernal Tutor will do it. We only get one more draw step though. Because they're gonna attack with everything next turn. Wait, what? Wait, what? So we get draw fours as outs now too still? This is so good for us, triggers. This is so good for me. This is so good for me. Oh no. Please don't rush it import me. Goblin Charbelcher. Oh, all my other lands are gone, right? We're gonna cast this just to get to empty our hand. My spears shall not fall. These are way worse than if they were just 0/3s. Alright, come on. Come on. Goblin Charbelcher. Come on, Goblin Charbelcher. Hold the line! They didn't port me either? I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. Have we drawn any tutors this game yet? One, right? There was one tutor down there. I'm just so confused. I don't... Seriously, they drew a land for their Flicker Wisp? God, they played so poorly. It's a good thing our... Wait, what? I mean... My Lion's Eye Diamonds don't work anymore. Is Belcher still lethal? I don't know what's... We're gonna take a draw step. We're gonna take a draw step and just like... Yeah, they're gonna name LED now. So this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 9 mana. So if I draw Charbelcher exactly, they're dead still. Infernal Tutor's not gonna do it anymore. Rule bargain. Alrighty. For all the memes, right? No, they're not dead. We don't have enough storm. They have Mother of Runes. They have Mother of Runes. The problem is we don't have enough. I don't have anything for this. They have Mother of Runes. And we're technically alive, but it's like... No, Belcher's not out anymore because these Lion's Eye Diamonds are off. And we don't have this mana. Man, they gave us so many draws. Alright. Well, we're done. We're done memeing with the Spanish Inquisition. We tried, we failed. So this version of the deck, it felt better than the packed version, but it seems less consistent. Well, I only paid for one of those leagues. The first league was a donation league, so someone else generously donated for it, and I wanted to try one more time after. So if we meme with this deck again, I'm gonna delete this iteration. We'll try the packed version if we play it again, but I don't know that we're gonna play it. We'll play it again if someone else sends money, but we're not lighting more of my own money on fire for that deck. It was sweeter the first. Maybe it was a different configuration too. Like Summoner's Pact gives it some different lines. And we got a little bit unlucky in a couple of those games, but like, you know, it's basically a deck that's just like asking to get unlucky, right? Like there's a lot of percentages that you have to break at every single point. It's probably a bad Belcher deck. Rug Delver. We're not playing Temur Delver. Temur Delver is a lot worse than Grixis Delver. Is it restart Magic Online time? Only 2 gigs of RAM. Right, what are we doing? Vintage. Someone recommend I try the Oath deck in Vintage. We're gonna try some Oath.